First off, R.I.P. Kerry, Hiroyuki Tagawa, and Brandon Lee. Legends out here in these streets. And I always get sad talking about Brandon Lee because he should still be here. He should still be here. Man, he would have been a global superstar. Similar vein like his father. He had the charisma for days. He was handsome, the fighting skills. It's a damn shame. But Showdown in Little Tokyo came out in 1991. I was 3 years old at the time. I didn't see the movie until I was like 6 or 7. But I'll never forget that I saw a movie with He-Man and the Crow. He-Man and the Crow. What's up, human? I'm Terrence. Thank you for being on the channel. Yeah, this movie is underrated. When humans talk about action and martial arts movies, they don't mention Showdown in Little Tokyo enough. You got Kerry as the villain. Man, he was so intimidating. It's like he just walked into a room and you knew somebody was in trouble. You knew somebody was going to get their ass beat. They was going to end up dead as fuck because he was just that type of villain. So I was like, yeah, you definitely going to need Dolph Lundgren and Brandon Lee to whoop his ass for sure. They're going to stump him out by the end of the movie because I knew he was a villain when you had that scene where you had that sexy blonde. Remember, she had them big titties and everything. And she came in and she was basically trying to seduce him because she didn't want to die. You know what I'm saying? She was trying to use her smarts, even though she was higher than clouds. But the point is that instead of him bending her over, instead of him getting his dick wet, he decided to pull out the biggest sword. It was big for no reason and super shiny. And then he just took off the head. I'm like, come on, man. You couldn't get the dick wet and then chop off the head. See, if that would have been me, first I would have got the dick wet. You know what I'm saying? Clapped that a few times. You know, maybe 10 times. And then after that, then I would have got out the sword. I'd be like, yep, you see this sword? It was just passed down from generation to generations, bitch. And then the head would have came off. But this movie was very entertaining. I've seen it many times. And then also the Asian chick in this movie, when I saw her as a kid, when she stripped down for that hot tub, I was like, ooh, whoa, hey. And then you fast forward to my teenage years, you know, needing me about 10 minutes alone in my room. You know what I mean? You got to do what you got to do in life. But hey, this movie is very entertaining. If you like action movies, you like martial arts movies, give this a watch. You know, they don't make movies like this no more because Hollywood overall is trash. You know, they be putting out a lot of garbage and disappointing shit. Humans don't like to talk about it a lot because, you know, they out here getting all these invites to premieres and parties and shit. They ain't trying to sabotage nothing. You know, humans walking around here in 2026 without no integrity. But yeah, movies be trash and disappointing nowadays. But this one, it's all about fun, entertaining, got balls, got a spine. So check this out if you haven't seen it already. Terrence out.